Good morning, T-Squad. 7:36 in the morning. I was awakened at around 5:30 because the rain outside of my window that I sleep next to that I don't use was being hit very hard with the rain, and so that woke me up because I was scared. And I checked the weather and it said that there were going to be thunderstorms from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I have to leave here at 12:30 to go to like an hour away in the fucking thunderstorms. And I fear thunder and lightning. And I would rather fucking stay home. And I'm sad that I can't be here to comfort Mr. Stinky. Because he's a baby and I don't want him to get hurt in the thunderstorms. But I have to go to work today. I just care about the safety. I care about his safety. And then at 12:30, I'm gonna care about my fucking safety. I didn't even want to drive in the first place to this place. But it was recommended that I go to this place because this guy's apparently a good ENT. So I'm scared because not only was I partially promised that someone would go with me to this appointment, and I didn't even get to talk to that person because Charity fucking left, and Lena told me that I had to go alone. So in conclusion, wish me luck, T-Squad, because today's gonna be fucking scary. I feel fucking nauseous. Hello, T-Squad. The time is 3:24 p.m. Did not mean to scare a bear like that. He fucking heard me raise my voice and he's like, I was like, sorry, babe. Sorry, Bubba's. Today I went to my appointment. It was a lot of scary drivers and me screaming because of that and the potholes. Listen, I'm gonna keep going to be living. I'm gonna go behind this car and it's gonna be a happy day. You can move, it's okay. I made it there safely. It only really sprinkled a little bit, but it never actually like stormed. There was no thunderstorm for me to encounter, so that was good. Other than that, I went in, and the fucking parking lot, bro. Everyone there. This entire place. Can I park here? Why is everyone over the line? I might be able to park here. Nope, they're over the line too. I can't. Okay. Dude, why does no one know how to park? A parking spot. Parked over the fucking line, and I was like, does nobody know how to fucking park? And like this lady, like with her child, like looked at me. Or I was like, why does nobody know how to park? And she like, I don't know if she heard me or not, but that, like, it was unbelievable. And so I was just like, okay, and I kept looking for spots, and in the very back I was like, oh, thank God, because not only did I find like 3 open spaces, but the people that had parked next to them had parked nicely. So I was like, okay, so I made sure I parked nicely. And then when I came out of my appointment, there were 2 people parked nicely next to me, and I was like, that's how it's fucking done. Good job, congratulations. So I went into the building and I was walking around and all I saw was like a map, and it was like, oh, like this is the letter and this is the number. So I was like, okay, do you know where this is? And she was like, huh? And I was like, and then I gave her like the name of the department, and she's like, oh, 2nd floor, the elevator's out there on the right or on the left or whatever. And I was like, thank you. I was like so happy that I asked somebody because I didn't want to be late to my appointment. So I get in the elevator, I go out to the 2nd floor, like this lady comes with me to the 2nd floor, so I'm like, alright. So we go to our designated areas, And I'm there, I check in, I sit down, there's like 7 people in the lobby, so I was like, okay. But eventually they got to me after I had to fill out this fat paper because I told them that when I tried to like register on there that my date of birth like wasn't right, like it says it wasn't right. So then they were like, oh, what is it? And they're like, oh, we entered it wrong. Because like I'd never been there before, they just heard it over the phone. I don't know what they put, but yeah. So after that, I ended up going in, and there was this really nice woman, and she, you know, I talked to her, I told her about, you know, how I'm a fucking mouth breather, and like how like my nostril, like only one works at a time, and it's fucking weird. And she's like, all right. So she wrote all my shit down, and then the guy came in, and she stayed in there, which made me feel better because, you know, I was like scared. I didn't want to be alone with this random fucking dude. So she stayed there the whole time. So I was like, bless you. So the dude was in there. He was talking. He said basically like in the nostrils, there's like 3 layers, I guess. And like one of mine is like inflamed, and then it like goes down, and then that's why I'm able to breathe, and then it like fucking switches sides and shit. He says that my septum is only slightly deviated, like it's not like enough to get surgery, but it's just the whatever the fuck these are called that are inflamed. So I just have to like take some meds, and then it'll go down, and I'll be able to breathe through my nose. So I'm gonna be back for another appointment to follow up with that. And if that shit don't work, then they're gonna put me in a sleep study, you know? And I don't want to fucking sleep ever seen. I don't want it! But yeah. So in conclusion, that's what happened. Oh, right. And when I was waiting for the doctor, I looked at my phone, and there was a fucking notification that a blast from the past had added me on Snapchat, and I was like, why are you here? Because I recently made a Facebook and I blocked you first. But I accepted it. For the plot. For the plot. Here's the deal, mister. If I see you, here are the rules. 1, 2, if you want to date me, we are dating for marriage. And I want to see proof of receipt of a fucking ring, okay? I want to see receipt. I want to see a fucking ring, okay? Because if you don't want to fucking marry me and you don't show the effort, you're out. You're out of the game. Those are the only ones that I could really think of when I was over there. Also, I'm getting a little fat, so you have to be able to carry me, and you can't be mean about my weight, okay? Those are my rules. The end, I guess. Oh, and if we do get married, I have to be stay at home because the job workforce literally does not like me, and I'm not going to be able to make enough to provide for us. So those are my conditions. Horrible, but I gotta be strict. And if that drives him away, then he's gone. And maybe he'll come back in another 7 months. Cause you know he came back in April. And before that, we hadn't talked since January. Oh, another rule. We have to have fucking boundaries. We have to have open communication because his communication was absolute shit. In that, I will not tolerate that. The end. And then I drove home and avoided scary drivers and screamed through all the potholes. And then I made it here. Safe and sound. Hey T-Squad, the time is 7:49 p.m. And, well, I guess he canceled it, because, like, when I added it said he added me back, and I was like, that don't make no fucking sense, because he's the one that sent the fucking request in the first place. Anyways, we have green grapes, persimmon, What's wrong, baby? What are you looking for? I didn't drop anything for you. Your ball's over there. Oh, also, I finally found the fucking bonnet. Like, it was over there, and I was like, I found it when I was looking for something. Did you lose your ball, babe? Did you find it? Is it over there? Alright, I'll help him in a minute. And then bean cheese rice burrito with avocado and queso fresco. Alrighty, T Squad. The time is 8:45 p.m. My sister and I had chili and tortilla chips for dinner. And then after that, you saw it. One of those avocados that I had picked up was like not good. Like, it was like really, really fucking ripe. And it was bad. So, in conclusion, I have my overnight mask on, but I have to wait 20 minutes for it to dry before I can go to sleep. So, I think it's about time that I say goodnight. So until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, good luck, T Squad. Good morning, T Squad. The time is 8:03 in the morning. I didn't feel like eating breakfast. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know why. Like, I'm not even feeling nauseous. I brushed my teeth and, you know, I didn't vomit, but I was close enough, and I was like, motherfucker. Like, I just got mad, because I was like, really? Like, why can't I ever fully get through brushing my teeth without, like, gagging or fucking vomiting? Like, that's all I ask. Also, my fucking nostril has gone back to this one works and this one doesn't. Maybe. Never mind. I don't know. It was weird because, like, every time I fucking sleep, I notice the different side that, like, is working and the one that's not, and then they switch, and it's fucking weird. But, yeah. So, we did not have rice. I did not make my fried rice. And I cannot eat breakfast because it won't allow me to. Even the peanut butter and jelly, like, healthy thing sounds gross right now. Because, like, peanut butter is just, like, even one of my doctors, she was like, yeah, like, peanut butter is a good way to, like, swallow your pills, like, because, yeah, and I'm like, like, I don't know. I think I kind of feel similar to peanut butter, how Bear feels to peanut butter when he sees it. Because, like, I've never really taken pills with peanut butter, but, like, I don't know, like, the feeling of peanut butter, just peanut butter in my mouth is, like, gross to me. So, yeah. In conclusion, still no word. We've added each other, but it's just radio silence. I'm just waiting. Because I don't want to be, like, starting the conversation. Because this motherfucker reached out to me first. But I guess he changed his mind because it disappeared later on. But when I did it, it said added me back. And so I was like, okay, that's weird. Because he's the one that added me in the first place. But okay. So he changed his mind for some reason. And now it's just silence. So I love it when the fucking plot just, like, is random. Yeah. So that's where look. So the sun is there. Leading to the rainbow there. Oh, how pretty. I know it's gonna get more and more visible soon. But we won't really be staying here for that. I don't think. 你好，茶对。早安。I want to make my food, and today I went to some cheese, some applesauce, Takis, and some Shin ramen. This is what I was craving yesterday, but I don't want to open, like, the K-pop Demon Hunters pack that I got, because I wanted to save that for a better occasion because like I was doing some research on Yummy and like their prices fucking went up and they don't sell the individual like K-pop Demon Hunters Huntrix ramen anymore. They only sell like the pack that comes with the 4 Huntrix, the 4 Saja Boys, and the sauce, I think. Or no, the Tiger Black Shin Ramyun. And that one is $30. And I was like, damn, bitch, because I got this shit at the like maybe $7. Well, there's 4 in there. But whatever, you know? So in conclusion, this morning I did not eat breakfast and now I will be making hash browns because I want some. So, I love latkes. I cannot make latkes. So, if I ever meet one of you, please make me latkes if you know how. I heard from my teacher who is Jewish. She was my high school homeschool teacher. And we did like this whole event like around the world, and there were different events like different places of the world have different traditions, and this is what that was trying to show through art projects, like interactive art projects, even an interactive like food stand. And my teacher, she brought her Jewish culture and showed me latkes. Well, actually, technically, my PE teacher from middle school, who we lived across the street from before I actually got to the point where I understood the difference between middle and high school. Like, is it not fucking in the name? Middle is in the middle, but high is higher than the middle. So anyways, after that big ass ramble that I just did, so he and his wife were the first ones to actually introduce us to latkes, but I was reintroduced to them in my senior year of high school. Latkes. We have the option of eating them with applesauce or sour cream. And I like to add both onto my plate so that I can just dip it into each individual flavor. So it is a more complex form of hash browns because I know how to make hash browns, but like there are more ingredients in latkes and more in the process to make the latkes, and I don't know how to do that. And also, I'm not in my right mind to be understanding directions for how to make something that I don't know how to make. So, I keep losing track of time. I also want to have them be cheesy. So, I never really know whether or not to, like, get the hash brown. I think, okay, if I get the hash browns and in their final stage, I end up just putting, like, half of the cheese on, like, on the bottom so that when it cooks, no, but cheese kind of cooks fast. So in the final stages of flipping them both on their side, then I will add cheese to the pan and flip it onto there so that it'll create a cheesy crust that won't burn because the hash brown will already be ready. So, let's get cooking! Woo! Hey T-Squad, the time is 12:39 p.m. and I have my coffee with both the caramel and pumpkin spice syrups. And then I have the pumpkin spice Dunkin' Donuts, like coffee grounds. And then I have a layer of crunchy cheddar cheese over this hash brown and applesauce and sour cream. Hello T-Squad. I was told to watch the new Frankenstein movie, so I will. I put this on because I have gel in my hair and that shit just like bothers me to lay down on it or like touch it with my fingers, and so I'm just like stopping myself from touching my own hair and from feeling the texture of the gel by having this on while I lay down. So yes, I will now begin the new Frankenstein movie. Hey T-Squad, the time is 6:13 p.m. I finally started writing a song. Like I got a little bit out of my writer's block, which is incredible news for me because, you know, it's been a long ass time since I've written a song. There. was at a meeting upstairs, so I'm trying to be quiet. Come here, bitch. You're gonna miss out on the food. Come here. He's all, Where's the food? Where's the food? Where's it? Here it is. We have enchiladas. Oh, come on up, baby. Come on up. Come on. Get up here. Baby, come on. Come on up. We have enchiladas. We have arroz. We have lettuce and sour cream and cheese. I know how to say those, don't worry. Lechuga, crema, and queso fresco. Get up here, fool. Come on. You're burning daylight. Come on. Get up here. Are you okay? Are you traumatized? Are you okay, Fubsies? My little stinky? Come here. Bear, get up here, fool. Thank you. Just lay down. Take a little nappy. Look. We got a treat right here waiting for you. You remember that? I don't even have to point to it. You already know. Hello, T-Squad. The time is 8:52 p.m. For once, I'm actually on schedule. My hair is loosely held back like this because there is still hair gel in the hair. So I don't want it to, like, break if I try and, like, brush it. Or if I, like, yeah. Like I said earlier, I do not like the feeling of gel. So, tomorrow I will shower. So I think it's about time that we go to sleep. I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. And that's all I got. Tomorrow I see Pepper at 9. So until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, good luck, T-Squad. Ignore my room, but as bright as the eye can see, we have the rainbow here and here. And that's all I can see right now. But look how pretty. Oh. Give me the rainbow. Give me the... It's disappearing, or it just doesn't appear well on my skin. Let me see. Ooh, oh. That's pretty. I like that. Good morning, T-Squad. The time is 7:55 in the morning. Do you see it? Today, I don't know. I might cave in because I forget that this guy is also the type that's like, it's not awkward for me to sit in silence. Like, I can sit in silence and not be uncomfortable. And so I'm like, shit, like, even if I play like the waiting game and I wait for 3 days, which today is day 3, he's probably not gonna reach out to me. We're probably just gonna be at a fucking stalemate until one of us gives in, and it's probably gonna be me. Do you like pepper? Alrighty, T-Squad. The time is 12:20. I have cheesy roll-ups, also known as rolled up quesadillas. And I will add my Takis. Yeah! I have my ankle monitor on because I was doing the dishes. Or actually, no, my original plan, because I couldn't find the tortillas when they were literally like right fucking at eye level. I wanted to find the ones that I knew were in the freezer, but then that was gonna take a while because then I was gonna have to wait for them to defrost because ain't no way I'm gonna be able to like break apart the tortillas, at least in one piece, while they're frozen. So I decided that instead I was gonna make, like, homemade tortillas wouldn't work because they wouldn't roll, or mine would not roll like that. So I was like, pupusas. And the result showed me where they were, and I was like, because I was like, damn, bro, they were right fucking there, and I didn't see them. So yeah, time to eat. The time is 5:27 p.m. Something told me to check. 6:37. It said he opened it 40 minutes ago. This motherfucker left me on red. So I blocked him. Yeah. Alrighty, T Squad. The time is 9:15 p.m. I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. I scraped my tongue. Tomorrow, I wake up at 6. I see Pepper at 9. I don't know whether I feel better or not. I think I do. Anyways. Yeah. I decided to delete my last dating app and download another one. Another 2 actually, but I only filled out like my stuff for 1. And like it's gonna show me people that are actually in my fucking area. But so far the nearest are like the Valley and like San Francisco. So either way, that's at least a few hours. Anyways, I think it's about time. Then I go to sleep. So, until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, good luck, T-Squad. Good morning, T-Squad. The time is 7:33. I washed my hair in the sink. And today's breakfast is the ground beef fried rice from last night with an avocado, a banana, and some cranberry juice.
Corría y se escondía atrás de mí. Y ya le dije, no, está bien. Y aparte habla en español y ya le empezaron a hablar. Ajá, chica.
T-Squad! I just remembered that Vampagami was gonna be coming out! And it came out yesterday. So, I have a new episode of Miraculous Ladybug to watch. For dinner, we had, I want to say fajitas. And, well, I recorded it, you know, the chile relleno, I want to say. Maybe just the chile that was, like, cooked. But that shit was spicy. Like, literally the first bite that I took, I got hiccups. And I tried to record it, but I think I, like, stopped myself because I grabbed, like, the tortilla that I already had with, like, the beans and all the fajita mix, and I was like, and, like, that saved me from having it so spicy that I would hiccup. So I was like, damn it, it didn't work because I saved myself because I didn't want that again, even though I recorded it to get the thing that I stopped myself from getting. But yes, so in conclusion, I'm gonna watch Vampagami. I did all of my laundry today. Right here, all my folded clothes and towels, etc. So I just need to get through this. Tomorrow is the early Thanksgiving. So I'm excited for that. Lots of food. I wonder. Okay, I'll eat breakfast, but when I get home, that's when I start starving. But I'm also gonna have to be the one that fucking drives. my sister double booked herself. So basically, like, she was gonna meet with her mentor, Pepper's mother, and forgot that it was our Thanksgiving celebration tomorrow, so she has to move that to a Zoom. So I have to... That also means that I can't listen to music while that's going on, which is gonna be unfortunate, because then I'm just gonna be there listening to this and not being able to, like, you know, be like, look at this motherfucker, you know, like any of that, because she's gonna hear me and I'm like, mm. So maybe I'll put on like some mouth tape while I drive so that if I try to say something, I'll be mostly muted, you know. But yeah, so tomorrow will be the second time that I drive all the way to the valley, and I'm nervous because it's also gonna be during the day. Because remember the first time that I fucking drove all the way over there, it was alone with Bear, and we went and we were literally 8 minutes away from getting there when everything went down, and I have to face that. Oh fuck no. Because if she gets out of her meeting at 2, the one that she has to go in person to, because she's double meetings. So she gets out of that, 2:30 comes around, we're already leaving and everybody's fucking going to pick up their child from school. Or if they are the child from school and they have a car, then they drive out of school. So that's gonna be a lot of fucking people on the road trying to get somewhere, whether it's either home or to pick up the child. And then when we get there to the valley, it's gonna be like 5 o'clock. And 5 o'clock means everybody's gonna be getting home from work. And then in the 5 lanes that I have to get all the way over to these two from this one, when this one is the slow lane, I don't even know. It's like, that's how I like almost sideswiped the fucking truck, and they saved themselves. They saved themselves. So that is the only thing that I fear, is that one fucking spot. Because you have like 10 seconds maybe to get into your lane before it ends. Like, you don't get a warning or nothing, because the slow lane is the second lane out of the 5. So as soon as there's 2, it splits off into 5, and you have to get all the way the fuck over here, and you have to hope for the best. So that is the nightmare that I will encounter tomorrow. And now, the announcement that he's been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, Lena's home. Da-da-da! Do you want to go say hi to Lena? Let's go say hi to Lena! Come on! It's only been like 10 seconds. I think... What's her name? I think that Rose has cancer. Like, that was just my theory in the past, but seeing her bald, like, and needing a wig, maybe. Or alopecia. But, like, they said that she had, like, low immune system. Like, or maybe. Because, like, people with alopecia don't have hair in their nostrils either, so that's also not, like, having them protected, you know, by, like, things that they inhale. So I guess that could make sense. But I don't know. Y'all, I just finished watching Miraculous Ladybug Vampagami, and that shit was fucking scary. Marinette was lucky to have fucking Tiki there, or else Lila was gonna catch her, bro. She was gonna have fucking evidence. And she was like, it has to be her. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker, I knew it. I was gonna find out, bro. That means that in the next upcoming episodes, she has to catch her, bro. There has to be some sort of showdown going on, because I fear what will happen when they find out. Because Marinette doesn't know that it's Lila. She doesn't know that Lila's still around. But Lila knows. Sorry, Cerise knows. Deep down in her soul, that Marinette is Ladybug. And that is scary. She almost got her. And now we also have evidence that she's also working with Kagami's mom, Mrs. Tsurugi. So she's part of the clique. But my question is, which one of the little, like, statues in the clique is she, you know? And if Natalie's in the clique too, I don't know. Somebody was like, if she's in the clique, like, I don't remember what it's called, but if she's in the clique, and Lila's in the clique, or maybe Lila's just behind the scenes, behind the machine, which is Mrs. Tsurugi. I don't know. Also, the lady blog updates, like, on Instagram. There's like 2 accounts, like their regular and their backup one. I think it's called Lady Blog News or something. But they posted something. Apparently, Thomas Astruck, the director, writer, something, very important person, creator, he said that we're gonna learn more about the Supreme in the Miraculous World Rio episode, which I've been so fucking excited about, because then that means that we're gonna learn more about Luca, more about that girl that definitely has the miraculous, and I think that it's some sort of Portuguese bird, but I don't remember. But magic can happen for real in Rio. Sorry. I'm excited for that. Anyways, now I'm here. I've been fucking stalling because I had to watch that. Like, I had to put my whole focus on that episode. Now I can, like, put my laundry away, get ready for bed. The end. Alrighty, T Squad. The time is 9:41 p.m. I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. I scraped my tongue. My hair looks good. Although it is freezy from all the times that I had to put my rain jacket hood back up, but it's okay. Tomorrow is early Thanksgiving. What a day. I'm excited for the food and to see family. Anyways, I think it's about time that I go to sleep. So until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, remind me to buy the fucking cranberry sauce. Good luck, T Squad. Good morning, T Squad.
Oh, you're taking a photo.
You and your sister. Love you. Girl, oh, everybody's girl, what's going on? Please don't hit nobody. I'm on. That's it? That's all he's going to do. Oh, okay.
Good morning, T Squad. The time is 8:21 in the morning. Mr. Stinky and Nanook. Come hither. Thank you. You want it again? I miss Mr. Stinky. We were coming up on turning onto our street, and I was like, I can't wait to. I was gonna say, I can't wait to come home and see Bear. He's in the valley. I'm only crying because I miss him and I have separation anxiety when it comes to Bear. You know me.
Hey, we forgot to bring food, or hey, we didn't bring.
Hello, T Squad. The time is 1:46 p.m. I still miss Bear. I literally saw him this morning, but I miss him. Every time I get up to go get food, every time I come back. He's not under the door, he's not in my face, he's not laying down, sleeping. Today I will finish the rest of my Wicked cereal. And yesterday I had the misconception that Wicked for Good was going to be out like on streaming services. I didn't know that it was just going to be out in movie theaters. So we didn't watch it. But my aunt says, I asked her that if the movie is still playing in the movie theaters when we go in December, that we'll go watch it together. AT Squad. The time is 9:55 p.m. I'm having a really hard decision picking between eating Takis and like going to sleep. But either way, I'm gonna watch Phineas and Ferb. So I think it's about time and then I go to sleep. So until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, good luck T Squad.
Would have needed like one of those bag of mixed greens.
Ay, Dios. De momento.
Alrighty, T Squad, the time is 11:12 p.m. I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. I have my retainers in. I put coconut oil in. Tomorrow's the day. And I just remembered it's a Sunday, but to me, the next day is when everything begins. Tomorrow we leave. We go to Louisiana. It's my first time flying to a new place since maybe 2019. When we went to Europe. I think that was the last time. Anyways, I think it's about time that I end this video. So until tomorrow, until the next video. Look at that. We get almost a perfect week of just vacation footage next week. Till the next video, I love you all. I hope you have a great day. And most importantly, good luck T Squad.